Hello, there's a lovely picture of London and a bridge there across the river. We're on this day still from where we made this last video, so we're just going to end the day and that will move us forward into the next day. It says the customer's PC is here, pick it up with the right mouse button and take it to your workbench. Right, so these are all the bits that's arrived today. Remember, we bought a ton of stuff. Your parts have arrived. Click on the boxes and put them in your inventory. Now I've got a little problem here, and I'll show you what it is. These are all these remove viruses. We'll get those on the go in a moment, but let's say we go and have a look. Currently when you're here you can actually see what you've ordered. Those are 3 jobs which came in. Those are the 3 PCs that have come in. Delivery of Xi'an GeForce GTX 970, that's for one of the jobs. Delivery of Monitor 500, that's for one of the jobs. These 2 are in stock. All these are going to be in stock. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 gigabytes. We've got 2 gigabytes. We've even got a little slider which you can pull down, and we see that we've got 2 ET550s, one for stock. Power packs we bought 2, and so you can see that at the moment. But once we've left this day, you won't be able to see what your inventory is, and if you've got any future deliveries coming in, you won't be able to see what they are. So we're going to put this on here, and you can see right now you can actually look down the list and see everything you've got. So why can't you call this manifesto up at any time? That's my question to the game development team. You should be able to pull that up by, say, maybe going to this shelf, if they aren't going to actually physically let us have it. So now we should have maybe the power pack. I would put the power pack on the bottom shelf. 1, 2 there. I would maybe put the hard drives up here at this height. I would put the CPUs up at eye level height. Up there I would maybe put graphics cards. I would maybe put cables and motherboards on those. So the heavier items like the power packs and the motherboards will go down there, and the lighter items, well, even maybe the heavier items might be your graphics cards. But there is like this could be a graphics card box. It's about the same size. I've got several of them myself, and maybe then some toolkits and some spray cleaning that you would buy in, your memory stick that you put your bits on, all sorts of stuff like that. Oh, look, you can see the stuff through the wall. Anyway, by the by, now when you're at this computer you still can't see any of your, there's no inventory, so at least here it should have maybe gone into a spreadsheet or something, and you could have had it logged, but nope, that's the way it goes. So we'll take this first computer, which is can boot to OS, replace the graphics card, install Xi'an GeForce. Right, so we pick that one up and we'll go put it over here. We will turn it, remove the side panel, and we get to keep this. So remove the graphics card. It says replace the graphics card, but the card is broken, so I think, let's have a look. Graphics cards, it's a GTX 970 Gamer, it's broken, so we get to sell it, so we earn ourselves $8. I would like to be able to fix these things, because sometimes it's just the fan that's gone, or maybe something like that. We'll screw that back in. It doesn't need a clean out by the looks of it. We'll install the side again. This keeps the airflow running through the right way. We'll put the cables in. Looks like there's a big hole in the back of that PC, but it's not the case. Technically the last socket you usually put in is the actual power pack, but I can't always discern which is which. Then we need to install the well, we don't need to install this, but one of the things I used to like to do as PC engineer was to always put the a virus scan on the computer and make sure it was okay. Now this says it's all okay here. Even the email knows, which is a bit strange. So I'll show you. We'll go to the email. Remove viruses. The email knows, so it's gone green. We watch this one when it comes up. So we can't do anything like that. Another thing what shouldn't happen is we can just rip this out the wall and all the things come out of it. I'll put that there. Usually I would put it right over there in the corner, but it doesn't really matter. Let's throw that on the bench. Install. You can obviously go and collect the money if you wanted to, but I want to just do it differently today. The hard drive is in the other side actually. I've made a mistake there. I think. Oh, it's up there. There it is. So it slides out. We need to take out the cables. Oops. And then pull out the drive. We'll install another one, so storage, and we'll be able to see the used one is a 120. So this we can keep that. We could either sell it for 7 or we could use it in somebody else's PC. 500 gigabytes, so we've got 3 of them, you see, which that job on its own has paid for this. And then we'll push it back in, and then we'll refit the cables. And all they're really asking us to do, oops, is to wants us to put plugs in. I can't reach this one yet. Never mind, I'll get them out of the way anyway. That's the one. And then we'll install the side covers. I think all of the parts that the customer has that belong to the customer should go here, but you know, just me maybe. Especially when they're not your parts and it tells you they're not your parts. Did I just sell that? I hope I didn't. Mistake, eh? Can boot. Now at this point I would normally put, like I say, a virus scanner on it. Also there's a mistake here as well. When you remove a hard drive like we've just done, all of the information is on this guy's hard drive here, so even his screensaver, it wouldn't come up because it's on this one. So that one will be a blank hard drive, so how the hell it's showing as a screensaver or a desktop of Mountain Range, I don't know. So leave that one, and then we take this one, which is the next one, just to scan for viruses. Look how dirty the case is. We've got to spray this one. So you start this one off by install button and get the compressed air from there and just spray the case. And it doesn't appear as though it's doing anything, but it is. You just got to hold down the left mouse button, and you can then right mouse button to obviously change your direction, and just keep doing that until all of the case is clean on the outside. And I mean, it's just like washing a tractor in Farming Simulator, you know, I suppose, if you've played that game. The front as well has cleaned itself up okay. We'll remove the side because we need to just clean out the dust inside. And this is the side to remove because we are installing some more air, as it were, and we're blowing again with the left mouse button. You just got to keep clicking it until look how clean it goes. We can zoom in. clean everything out. And when it says it's clean, it goes green. Of course, that's a good thing, isn't it? So we'll install this part again. We are coming up to 10 minutes, which is quite good because I want to try and keep like the videos as short as sweet for the day. Then we want to install the cables. Oops. Install the tool, which is this. Turn power on. And install from our memory stick the virus scanner. It's a very quick job, this. As soon as it reboots, the virus scanner will be available. Scan, it's instant. Clean the files, then remove the virus scanner because I don't think it really matters in this game, but the point being is that if you left your virus scanner, as I said before, on the PC, it goes back to the customer. Now if you sent it in for a virus scan that came back with the actual virus scanner on it, you wouldn't need to send it to the shop anymore, would you? Because you'd have the guy's virus scanner. So this is the bit which is quite funny, where you can just yank it out of the wall. So there's 3 jobs all at once done. So we can go here. Normally I collect the money as I go, so there's collect the money for that. We'll discard that email. We'll collect the money for that one. We've now got minus 372. We're going to collect the 525 and discard that. And we're going to, with the remove viruses one, we collect another 100 down there and discard that email. Don't leave the emails hanging around. Another one there for 200 to remove the viruses. Of course, you're going to accept that one and get it really as quick as you possibly can. It's in transit. This one is upgrade to 16 gigabytes of RAM. So read these because it says I'm giving my daughter my PC and she needs a lot of RAM. Apparently, she says she needs 16 gigabytes and I've currently got 2 gigabytes and 4 RAM slots. So that tells you that you can't put 2 gigabyte slots in because it'll only give you 8. So you need 4 times 4 gigabytes to make it 16, of course. So we've already got that, but we will buy more because he's giving us 320. So let's just go to the shop and we'll do this memory. If we go for the 4 gigabytes, it's 40. So don't forget it's paying us 320. So this is how you make profit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 160 we've spent. So we've made ourselves another 160 on top. We're going to accept that job. This one is just to clean the viruses off. So that's easy, 200 quid in our pocket. That's money in your pocket. We're at 253 now. This is congratulations, you've reached level 2, and it tells you that you've got some more stuff you can buy. We'll discard that one because you don't want any excess emails in here because it just confuses the issue. And this is Audrey1945 at toastmail.com, hot and broken. I'm not very good with computers, but mine isn't working properly. She says it's been getting very hot lately and it's running slower and slower, so I don't think I can hear my fan anymore. That's because it's broken. And it lives on the floor in my dusty office. I hope it's all. I hope it's not all clogged up. If you do have to replace the fan, please pick the cheapest one. I can't afford anything fancy. 270. Replace the air cooler. So we'll accept that. And before we actually take that, we'll go into the fans cases. Cooling. We'll look for the cheapest fan, which is this one. For the actual the case fan, we'll put 2 of those on. They're only a tenner a piece. That's for stock if she doesn't want one of those. But I think she's actually talking about the CPU fan, and they're only £10. So we'll take a couple of those, and we'll take a couple of those. So now we've got £270 order in. And what we're going to do with this one is we're also going to leave it at 30. We installed a CPU, no sorry, a graphics card, a 970. We don't really want to buy a 970, it's a lot of money. Storage, we could do with buying another 500 gigabyte. You're not going to use more than a 1 or 2 500 gigabytes in any one day anyway. So we've got 2 on stock. So maybe we should buy no, we won't buy anymore. We'll keep it at that. We've got £270 on there, so we're going to order that one. We'll just make sure that we've got all of our jobs in transit, in transit, in transit. That's our maximum jobs. And now we're going to go and spend 270. We'll get another email telling us that we're in the red again from the bank by $17, and that we've got an overdraft. So again, Eric Corps, we earn $1,000. We'll discard that, and we're done for the day. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for staying with me through this video. We're coming up to just over 16 minutes or so in this video. So those have all gone out the door, and as you can see, we are at the second, and when we come back we'll advance to the next day. This is all the stuff that's going to be arriving. Oh, that's what arrived today, should I say. So we will not end the day just yet. We'll come back in the next video, and then we'll end the day. Okay, so thank you very much. Please remember to give us that like if you've stayed with me this long, and why not subscribe? I need some new subscribers on this channel, so please do that for me. Give us a little follow.